more fun.
Cool. How do you feel about the temperature here this weekend right now? It's cold.
It is cold. It is cold. I think it's like 5 degrees now. We have temperatures today from 12 to 2. So yeah, it's gonna be very different than Bahrain. But I'm happy. I'm happy to have this fresh air as well. I'm sleeping in the motorhome, for example, this weekend, and it was very cold tonight. So I will prepare an extra blanket for tonight. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a good weekend.
Someone's very randomly asking, have you ever been to Tenerife?
No, I never been there, and I wish I will come soon because I love Canary Island. I've been in Las Palmas many times. I've been in Lanzarote as well, but in Tenerife I never been. So yeah, looking forward to go there.
Again, I'm picking very random questions because then at least it's like a bit more interesting. But would you ever write an autobiography?
Yes, that's the plan. I've been working in a book for a couple of years already, and I planned it originally to send it out in 2018 when I left F1, and then we postponed this book for some time now because I realized that I kept racing in different categories and now back in Formula One. So I will do it when I stop, and I can tell my own experiences and my own truth of things, because if the book comes out while I'm racing, maybe it's a little bit strange. So I prefer to finish and then tell my experience in life in motor racing.
Oh, that's amazing. Can't wait to read it. If you were to go on a track walk at the moment, maybe you will do it this weekend, because you've done it so many times, do you notice different things?
Of course, you always notice different things, especially in this type of tracks that they've been out of the calendar for many years. In fact, I think my Imola time 15 years ago, we had a different last corner. It was a left-right in front of the pit wall, and now it's a straight. So they even change the layout sometimes when you do a track walk. But I think the biggest thing you look into a track walk is the curbs. They've been changing over the last couple of years with FIA new regulations of curbs, and I think that's something that you can only notice when you do the track walk. And I think there are some new asphalt also here on the pit entry this weekend that they were doing it this morning. So you always discover the very latest job on the track. So it's always interesting to do it.
Definitely.
But I will not do it because it's very cold. And because the team told me the new curves and the team told me the new pit entry, I think it's done. I will skip the track walk today.
It's just a rumor. We don't know if it's going to happen or not. But there is talk about the Turkish Grand Prix. If we went again this year, how do you feel about that?
Fantastic. I love Istanbul. I love the track. I never won there, but I had good memories of Istanbul because the layout is fantastic to drive in a Formula One car. I think last year we saw also a very fun race there, and it was tricky with the conditions, but I think the people enjoy even driving on those conditions from a driver point of view, and I think the spectators they love the show. So if we have to come back, I will be very happy.
Definitely. Lots of people are asking you about your battle with Schumacher here in 2005.
Yes.
I know you've spoken about your memories of Imola, but is that something that still holds? Is it still a nice memory to have that battle with him?
Two things. I had not enough memory of that time. I don't remember exactly all the details of that weekend because it has been a couple of years from now, and I think at that time you consider that race just another one, and the 10 points that it was for the winner at that time, and you are so focused on the championship and so focused on the race weekend that you don't maybe take all the emotions out of that moment. Then the repercussion of that race was bigger than what I felt at that moment. So the memories that I have is more the repercussions that had over the years, that 2005 victory. and also the how we blew up that victory, because we had an engine problem on Saturday. We had a long discussions on Saturday night if we had to replace the engine and lose 10 positions, or starting from our grid position with an engine turn it down on the race with less power. The outcome from the engineers and from the Renault people in VD was that it was better to keep with the engine a little bit, power it down, and that was amazing, because we won the race with an engine that it was not at the full power. So that was, building up a little bit more the epic of that victory.
Sorry, someone was asking if you wanted a coffee. I wanted a coffee.
I want a coffee.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do 2 more questions. I'm having a look. What's your favorite track that's not on the current calendar? You get asked all the time, but go on.
There are few. I think one will be Malaysia. I think Sepang was a very nice weekend, and the risk of rain and the risk of unpredictable race was always there in Sepang. I like it Manicure as well. It was a circuit that it was good to drive in F1 with high speed corners, and it was good fun. And probably those 2 are the ones that I raced, and I missed a little bit in the calendar, but new ones came in, and they are also fun to drive, and we take everything we have.
I've just seen, it's only because I've seen it, I'm sure lots of people have said, but Jessica says, can you say happy birthday to me?
To Jessica?
To Jessica.
Jessica, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day, and wherever you are, eat some cake and enjoy the day.
Perfect message. I wanted to ask you one last question, which is, what is your favorite food, and are you eating pizza this week?
Favorite food normally are the Spanish food, what you eat when you are a child, your grandmother, your mother, there are things that you miss when you are traveling around the world and when you are living alone. I've been living by myself from 2000 more or less, so I was alone in UK, and then in Switzerland, then Dubai, so you always miss the Spanish food, so Spanish jamon, tortilla, all these things, paella, I will always miss. And this weekend there is no plan, I think, to eat pizza yet, but let's see on Sunday. The thing in Italy, I think all the restaurants are closed by the restrictions, so you can only take away. And as I said, I'm sleeping here in the motorhome in the paddock this weekend, so I only eat the food here in the team, in the motorhome. So if they prepare pizza, I will take a slide for sure.
That's it. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much, Fernando.
Thank you. Enjoy the weekend.